Hey guys, Anime West Reacts. Here's my reaction to Owari no Seraph chapter 101 titled My Desire. So, cover page of this chapter, we got Yu with his back turned to us, looking. It's got his back to us, but he's looking back at the little demon Mika who's behind him. So yeah, last chapter it ended off with Owari having been teleported into the home of Mika and Yu of this delusion world or desire world that Demon Mika created. So yeah, Owari just kind of shows up. Mika yells for you to run. Yu yells for Mika to run. Yeah, basically they just both yell for each other to run. Owari's like, look out, I'm gonna kill you. So Mika pushes Yu away out of the room. So Yu yells Mika, and then he says, get the kids out of here. So that's when Yu runs off yelling, damn it. And Owari says, desire and fear are two sides of the same coin. Now what does it take to bring out the deepest desire hiding in your heart? So Mika grabs a knife from the knife holder thing and goes to stab Owari. And he's like, oh no, how scary, just playing it off, and then takes the knife to the chest, just holds his arms out and lets Mika stab him, and he's yelling, die, die, die. As Owari is laughing, saying, I see your fear, the one thing you fear more, or the one thing you fear from the bottom of your heart. Mika says, shut up, monster. And so yeah, it's that scene from the very first chapter that Mika's fear is that you're too weak to protect your family. So we see all the kids dead, and then you cradling one of them. So yeah, Mika's deepest fear is being too weak to protect his family. You got you yelling, this was your fault, it was your stupid plan that you pushed way too fast, now everybody's dead, you killed them. And so Mika kind of freezes, and he starts screaming. He screams and falls off the table that Owari was on, and he's yelling, wait, I killed them, they're dead because of me. As he turning around, and Owari grabs his hands, or grabs Mika's arms and says, your deepest desire is to have someone blame you for that. And then Owari is like, let's recreate that then, shall we? You killed your family back then, so let's have you do it again in all its glory, all its gory detail here and now. Mika's saying, I. And so Owari is guiding him pretty much, so he's got Mika by both his arms and is guiding him down this hallway, saying, come on, it's time to kill your family. And then Mika's saying, stop, and then Owari is like, nope, it's what you want. These last 8 years, you desperately wanted to blame yourself, to berate yourself, and to excoriate yourself as the one who killed your family. And Mika's yelling, stop. And he says, aren't you listening to me? Or, yeah. The sheriff says, aren't you listening to me? This is what you want. And so Yu is yelling for everyone to get up. We have to run away. And then Yu turns around, as you see, you see the demon horns, but Mika with the knife. The nice shadow effect. It says, uh-oh, look out. The demons in your heart are coming out of the darkness. It says, and then once again, you're going to kill your family with your own hands. As Mika walks into the room with a knife, everyone's like, Mika, Mika. And he yells no as he pulls the knife up. And he's yelling, I don't want to stop, I don't want to kill them, I don't. He's like, someone please. He's like, no, 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 my body won't stop. And then the kid's like, huh? And then the kid screams, Mika yells, no, help, please help me. And then he yells, you help. And so the you argue pretty much. The real you. It's like, and then it's like, oh, aha, everyone. And then Gurn's like, what was that? And then you yells, we gotta hurry, Mika's in big trouble. And then Gurn's like, huh, duh, we already know that. And then you's like, no, really, I heard him just now. Mika is calling for me. And so everyone, like, Yuichiro and Mitsuba, like, look at each other. And we get, like, a back shot of Mahiru and Gurren, and then, like, see their faces in the next panel. They're, like, kind of like, both of them are shocked. And so Gurren's like, that's not possible. Demons lose their memories when they're born. Mika can't possibly hear him. And then Mahiru says, this could be another one of Shikamadoji's traps. If all demons lose their memories, how do you have yours? And then, yeah. I guess Mahiru says, because I used a special spell to turn myself into a demon instead of being created the normal way. And then someone says, a trap, huh? Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Tidbit there. Like, rather than becoming a vampire and then becoming it, she became a vampire, I'm pretty sure, because she had like her blood sucked by Cruel or something. From what I'm remembering anyway. But she like didn't turn into a demon in the normal sense where they like stopped drinking blood for a long period of time, I believe is how they describe becoming a demon. At an earlier point in the story anyway, I believe that's how they had said you become a demon. That is a vampire who's like not drink blood for a long period of time or something. Or either that or that just makes them like crazed. It's been a while since I've reread. Yeah, the refresh the page, so that's why. I'm not saying too much, I gotta get back to where it was. Alright. Hey, you said a trap, huh? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Gurren says, if it is, should we stop the plan? Yeah. And then Gurren says, if it is, should we stop the plan? Mahiru says, no, it could be a trap designed to get us to do just that. Then what's the right answer? What do we... Yeah, Gurren says, what do we have to do to win? So he, like, looks over, or he kind of, like, thinks for a moment, says Shinoa, and then she's like, yes. So Gurren says, is Shikamadoji still asleep? Shinoa yells, yes, he's trying to wake up, but I'm keeping him under. And so we see, like, her, I guess in her, like, inner world type of thing with her scythe, and she's, like, channeling into it to, like, hold him in place. And she's like, Okay. So yeah, he asks her, Gurren says, how much longer can you keep it up? And then she says, I don't know, but I have him asleep for now. And so Gurren says, what do you think? And then Mahiru's like, I have no idea, mess this up, and I guess we'll be stuck cursing fate and wondering what we spent the last 24 years doing. If that's the alternative, I guess I'll let my Prince Charming make the decision. And so Gurren's just like, of course you'd say that type of deal. Yeah, dumping all responsibility onto me, huh? And she's like, love you, my prince. And so Gurren's like, okay then. And then I guess he was like, enough with all the talking already. Mika needs help. He's calling for me. And if he needs me, I'll go to him wherever he is. Anybody gets in my way and I'll run him over. And so Shinoa says, you. And then Gurn's like, erg. And then he, I guess, like finishes the circle. He, like, draws a line and then the circle, like, activates. So yeah, Shinoa's like, whoa. Kimazuki says, the spell activated. Yuichi's like, oh gosh. And Yu's like, whoa. And then he gets hit in the head. And like, Gurn, I guess, throws something at him. Because you see something like bounce off his head. I guess it's like the chalk that he was using. So Gurn yells, listen up. Listen up. The Gurn Squad basic educational policy is that no matter how wrong it is, you always take care of your family. So even if this is a wrong answer, we're going to save Michaela. Or Mikaela. Whichever one. And then, yeah. Mahiro laughs and says, good decision. Why are you stepping on him? So yeah, he threw like something at you and then stepped on him. So Yu says, Gurren. Kimazuki says, Lieutenant Colonel. Cruel says, how stupid. And then Shinoa is smiling. And then Yu says, so how are we going to do it? What do I have to do? How do I get to Mika? And then Gurren says, Mika is a demon. He's forgotten all about you, but he called. And then he was like, he called for me. And so Gurren says, he's forgotten you. Tell yourself that. It's just like when you got Ashimaru to submit. He's going to attack you. Demons attack humans. That's just what they do. So lose and he'll possess you. So yeah. So he was like, hang on a minute. If he possesses me, isn't that a good thing? I mean, if he takes over my body, then he effectively came back to life. Gurren says, he'll possess you and you'll disappear. Do you think Mika wants that? So yeah, he stops. He doesn't say anything. He like knows the answer pretty much. So Gurren says, if Michaela kills you to come back to life, do you think that he'll want to go on after you're gone? What about if the shoe was on the other foot? Would you want to come back to life if it meant killing Mika? And then he's like, okay, I get it. We take care of our family. And then Gurren says, exactly. Don't forget that you count as part of the family too. You're Mika's family. Take better care of yourself. Understood? So he says, okay. And then There's you and Yuichi. So yeah, Yuichiro says, yeah. Yoichi, I think is what it was. I get their names conflicted. Says, your family to us too, don't forget that, okay? And so someone walks over saying, exactly you, it's Mitsuda. And she says, you let yourself get possessed and I'll send you flying, got it? And so yeah, they like put their hands on his, says, hey Yuichiro. We do really mean that. And then Shinoa's like, if you do wind up dying, I'll cry. So yeah, she's like trying to find the words, and so she like just says, I'll cry. And Krilla's just looking at her. It's like the face Krilla's giving her though. Kimazuki just goes, ugh, do you get it now? So get in there and subdue that demon you. Got it? Yeah, everyone's just like giving him their own words of encouragement before sending him off. He says, right, I'll come back alive, I promise. So he then walks onto the circle. And so he says, Gurren, I just have to draw this, right? Because you have the sword. And so Gurren says he'll be powerful. He's the first son after all. He's more powerful than any black demon. Give it your all. And he's like, don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm way stronger than I was before, too. I mean, I have this big of a family who are all worried for me. And then he's like, alright, it's time to go rescue Mika. Get ready, I'm coming to save you. So then we go back to the Desire world where Mika's like killed all of them pretty much, or he's like stabbing all of them. You see all the kids like bodies across the ground. Mika's covered in blood, and then he's going to you saying no, stop this, Mika, as he like stabs the knife into you. And so yeah, then you looks at him and says, this is your fault, you did it all, it's all your fault. And then Mika's like, yes, I did, it's my fault, it's all my fault, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I always fail, can never save anyone. And not sure, Mario's like smiling, I think he turns around and like walks outside because you can see like the moon. And then Usher Mario's like, ha, that gruesome mass murder is going on. The sky is almost scarily beautiful and clear tonight. And so yeah, then you got Demon Mika crying because of what just happened, and then Usher Mario's like, we win. So yeah, then Gekuin and Kimizuki's demon, forgot their names. I know Gekuin and yeah. But Kimizuki's one says, okay, let's get him bound before he can recover. Gekuin says, the first. Ashura says, I received word he'll wake soon. Gekuin's like, really good. Then Ashura, Mario, and they all put their hands out, and then yeah, Kimizuki's demon just says he's weakened, we must bind him quickly. And then hear a voice says, whoa, are you kidding? And it's like coming from darkness, and then see like Ashura Mario with his hand out. He's like, what are you picking on Mika for, Ashura Mario? And he's like, want me to kill you? And then Ashura Mario's like, huh, you? And then he's like looking around, and Kisekio, that's Kimizuki's demon's name. Took me a moment to remember it. Says, what is it, Ashura? And Ashura Mario's like, thought I heard a voice, we better hurry, I think someone might try to interrupt us. And then you said, yo, I said, quit it, are you trying to get kicked out of my family? If you're gonna pick on Mika, then I'm gonna seriously be seriously ticked with you. And then Ashura's like, hurry, he's coming. And then you see like the arm like fall off, it looks like, yeah. Yeesh. It's like Ashura Mario's like arm looks like it like gets cut off. Or like it's like still attached, but it's like cut to the point where it's like barely attached, like by a thread pretty much. And Ashura's like, erg, and Gekuin's like, and Kisekio's like, what? And suddenly a huge like slash mark like appears across Ashura's chest, and he's like, gah. And like you like burst out of Ashura Mario's chest, saying, you. He's like, you. And then you says, I'm here to save you, Mika, and that's the chapter. So yeah, pretty good chapter. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe for more anime reaction reviews and manga reviews, and yeah, I will see you all next time. So yeah, later.